Namaste, welcome to Karateki's Astro channel. Today's topic is about tomorrow's solar eclipse. The solar eclipse which is occurring tomorrow, which is 21st of June 2020. This particular solar eclipse is taking place in Gemini sign, which is called Mithuna Rasi. So this solar eclipse is also visible in India starting from around 10:38 a.m. in the morning till at around 1:45 p.m. So around 3.5 hours or so. So as per Vedic astrology, whenever solar eclipse or any eclipse, basically lunar eclipse, takes place in 3rd, 6th, 10th and 11th houses from your moon, which means what, you have to count this eclipse happening from your moon sign. If it is happening in the 3rd house, if it is happening in the 6th house or 10th or 11th house, then it is called as Shubha Phala. If it is happening, if the eclipse is taking place in 1, 4, 8 and 12, then that is Ashubha Phala. Whereas for rest of the houses like 2, 5, 7, 9, it is called Mishra Phala. Shubha Phala is where you are going to get good results out of this particular eclipse. Ashubha Phala is where you are going to get bad results out of this eclipse, and Mishrama Phala is where you are going to get mixed results, which means what? Few good events and few bad events going to happen in your life. Again I am saying you, this particular prediction which I am going to give are subject to your individual horoscope, Dasha, Antardasha, Navamsha and all other charts, Lagna charts and so on. So let's start with, for all those zodiac signs who are going to be benefited because of this eclipse. So as I said, 3, 6, 10, 11 rasis from their moon signs are going to get benefit. So the first rasi which is going to get benefited out of this particular solar eclipse is Mesha Rasi. Since this particular rasi is happening in Mithuna Rasi, as I said, in a Gemini. Okay, for Mesha Rasi people, it is happening in the 3rd house. So people with Mesha Rasi are going to benefit in their career, they are going to grow financially, they are going to benefit. They are also going to get some good news. So there will be enhanced, increased relations with brothers and sisters and so on. So overall for Mesha Rasi people, it's a good results. People in media also, and people who are working in channels, TV channels, who are dealing with the communication skills, communication profile, they are all going to benefit. So next Rasi which is going to benefit is Makara Rasi, because for Makara Rasi this particular eclipse is happening in 6th house. So they are going to win over their enemies. Any court case pending will be ended in their favor. If they are writing any competitive exams, they will be successful, and they also will be seeing increased professional growth, okay, in their career. So the next Rasi which is going to benefit is Kanya Rasi. This eclipse is happening in 10th house. So again they are going to do well in the career, profession. Okay, there will be some good relations, name, fame, reputation in the society. Good relations are going to establish with new friends and so on, and increase in income as well. Next Rasi is Simha Rasi. For Simha Rasi people, it is happening in 11th house. So there will be increase in the income. There will be multiple sources of incomes. A new source of income will be generated. They will be entering into new deals. If they are already into business, then they are going to benefit with super profits. If they are into service, then they can definitely expect a promotion in the near future. So these are the four rasis: Mesha, Makara, Kanya and Simha Rasi people will get very good results out of this particular eclipse. Next is what, let's see who are going to get the bad results out of it. Whenever, let's understand, like when people are going to get the bad results. As I said, whenever eclipse is happening in their own Rasi, or it is happening in the 4th house from your Rasi, or in 8th house or in 12th house, those people are going to see the bad results. So the first Rasi which is going to see the bad results is Mithuna Rasi itself. So they need to really take care of their health. Okay, they will be decreased in their reputation. They may lose reputation in the society, name, fame and so on. There will be some monetary losses. They may be hospitalized. Okay, and hear some bad news as well. So the next is Meena Rasi. For Meena people, it is happening in the 4th house. So they need to be really careful with the land dealings. Sincere advice is not to buy or sell any lands. They need to take care of their mother's health as well, because 4th house is called mother's house also. Okay, they have to be careful with the local government authorities. People working in the government job may get transferred in unnecessary, not desired places. So there will be less mental peace for Meena Rasi people also. So decrease in the happiness as well, because 4th house is the happiness and comfort spaces also. They have to really drive carefully for next 2-3 months also. My sincere advice is to avoid driving. Next is Vrishchika Rasi. For Vrishchika people, this is happening, the eclipse is happening in 8th house. They have to really take care of their health. If old age people, I strongly suggest to seek medical advice or a doctor advice immediately, even with you feel that it is not required. You need to be really careful with respect to your health. Proper yoga, exercise, health, consuming more liquids will definitely help. Proper diet as well. There may be sudden gains also, but I could see very rare, a 1 or 2% chances of sudden gains is happening. Mostly it is a bad result for Vrishchika people also. Next is Karkataka Rasi. For Karkataka people, it's happening in the 12th house. So there may be increase in the expenditure, losses as well, sudden losses for the business people. People who are in the service may even lose jobs. Need not be panic. Again, as I said, this is more of a general predictions. Okay, equally, if people are trying a visa, they wanted to travel, my sincere advice is to postpone for some more 6 or 12 months. So these are the 4 rasis which may see certain bad results. So next set of rasis are those who will see the mixed results. The first one is Vrishabha Rasi, Taurus. Eclipse is happening in the 2nd house. So they may see some good results from income side. Also, they may even stay away from their family. There will be slightly family disturbances, mental disturbances, sudden income and so on. So a mixed results. So next is Kumbha Rasi. They need to really take care of their children. There could be sudden gain in the money. There will be sudden luck. They need to take care of their health. There will be disturbed mind. There will be no mental peace. And people who are studying may get bad results also. So if they are writing any competitive exams, I suggest to take those exams after some time, maybe after 6 months if possible. So for Kumbha Rasi people, it's a mixed results. So next is Dhanasu Rasi. For Dhanasya Rasi people, it's happening in the 7th house. There could be some good gains out of business. Okay, try to avoid new partnership ventures or new partnership deals during this time. Since eclipse is directly seeing you, so because it's 7th house, so eclipse aspect is there on you. You need to take care of your health as well. And there will be a spoiled relations, or there could be some detachments between husband and wife. I can say that there will be some disturbed relations in the marriage. So mixed results for Dhanasya Rasi as well. Next is Tula Rasi. So it's happening in the 9th house. Take care of your father's health, and any long distance travel may be fruitful, but sincere advice is to postpone. There will be decrease in the luck. There will be sudden income or blessings from your father or some guru, some elderly person in the family. Also, there I could see that the traveling should be postponed. That's what I told earlier. So these are the few results for Tula, Vrishava, Kumbha and Dhanasya, who will see the mixed results. So as I said, this eclipse is happening in Mithuna Rasi, and as per Vedas, Vedic, so you should perform certain pujas, japas. Good to chant Surya Japa, Rahu Japa, Buddha Japa, as well as Chandra Japa, as much as possible. It is written in the Vedas that whatever the chanting, whatever the japas which you do, whatever the Vedic procedures which you follow, you will get a good phala, a good blessings of 10 times of what you do. Which means what? If you chant a mantra for 10 times, then you will get a results of 100 times. So take bath at the time when eclipse starts, and again take bath at the time when eclipse ends. Do not take any food, or do not go for any bio breaks during the eclipse. And pray God very hard that to get rid of this coronavirus as well. Again I am saying, these are the more general predictions. Just don't go with these predictions alone. Okay, don't feel that if you are falling in the bad results, then something really going to happen bad. So again, as I said, this depends on your dasha, antardasha, your lagna chart, navamsha chart, and your moon chart and your rasi as such. Please take care, and I wish you all the best. Namaskar.